Despite testing positive for COVID, New York City Mayor Adams addressed reporters online today for his weekly off-topic Q&A.
And it's no surprise that the #1 question he got was about the rumors swirling that the city's top cop, Edward Caban, is planning to resign.
All right, Fox 5's Morgan Mackay here now with more on what he had to say today. Morgan.
Steve and Natasha, Mayor Eric Adams really working hard to show today that he is not distracted by the growing number of FBI raids on top members of his administration and declaring it as business as usual. But he also notably was not as enthusiastic in his support of his police commissioner like he was last week.
If there's a change of personnel in this city, we're going to do what we've always have done. We announce it.
Mayor Eric Adams says he is not asking NYPD Police Commissioner Edward Caban to step down from his post, but did say he spoke with him on Monday. This comes as several city council members are calling on Caban to resign, and multiple law enforcement sources say that Caban could make that move in the coming days. Adams was also asked multiple times and in multiple different ways if he still has confidence in Caban, and each time he notably avoided the question.
Do you still have full confidence in Commissioner Caban?
I have the utmost confidence in the New York City Police Department. That is where my utmost confidence is.
The FBI raided the home of Caban and the home of his twin brother, James Caban, several other NYPD officials, and a number of top aides to Adams. Federal investigators are reportedly focused on whether James Caban sold police protection to nightclub venues in the city. Adams was asked if Caban should be able to keep his federal security clearances while the investigation plays out.
Dealing with terrorism has nothing to do with the inquiry that's being made in the NYPD. And so they would tell you what their protocols are. I do not make the protocols for the FBI.
On the same day last week, federal investigators also raided the homes of 3 Banks brothers: Schools Chancellor David Banks, Deputy Mayor of Public Safety Phil Banks, and former MTA official Terrence Banks. Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright, who is a fiance of David Banks, also had her cell phone seized as part of the raid. Reportedly, investigators are examining whether Phil Banks helped grant city contracts to businesses his brother Terrence represented in his consulting firm, and if Terrence is involved in any unregistered lobbying. Deputy Mayor Wright responding for the first time since the raid.
I am cooperating fully with any investigation. I'm confident that I have done nothing wrong, and I just remain committed to doing the work that we have to do.
Now, when it comes to the federal investigation looking in part into whether Adams accepted illegal donations from the Turkish government, Adams says he has not spoken with the FBI since he was served a subpoena in July. When asked if he will resign if he's charged with a crime, Adams says he doesn't deal with hypotheticals and plans to finish his term. Steve and Natasha.
All right. Thanks, Morgan.